Hello, welcome to Moonlight Justice Oracle. I'm here to do another chill reading. This one seems to be some kind of love story. A very interesting love story. I believe that this reading was mostly intended for a more masculine energy. And when I say masculine energy, I don't necessarily mean a man or someone who identifies more towards the male end of the spectrum. Just someone who is primarily in their masculine energy. I believe the other person in this story is more of a feminine energy, not necessarily a female, but someone who harbors more of a feminine energy. I also think this could possibly be like a divine counterpart situation. I'm not sure, so take what resonates, switch the roles as you see fit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you do in support of this channel. I appreciate you. Alright, let's get started. First off, at the bottom of this small deck here, there's the word always. And what instantly popped into my mind is that song, Always on My Mind. The one I know is from Pet Shop Boys. But I know that, I think Brenda Lee originally wrote the song, but other performers such as Elvis, Willie Nelson, a lot of people have remade this song. I'm going to read the lyrics to you real quick. I think it's relevant to this situation. How should I read this? I'm not going to sing it. Alright, here's the lyrics. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could. Little things I should have said and done. I never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you. I am so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. So that's the basis of the song. It's basically like someone's reflecting on the past and they're realizing that maybe they didn't see someone's value. And now, like, maybe the person who they didn't value or see possibility or potential with, maybe now they see it. In the song, he says, I'm so sorry I was blind. If I made you feel second best, I'm so sorry I was blind. So they might have gotten involved with someone else, kind of left you behind in some way. I do believe that this is, these are two people that knew each other in the past. Somehow, I don't know if there was an actual relationship, but there was definitely some kind of connection here. So let's get started. So I asked what was going on with this energy, and we got an apology, growth, and intuition. So I think someone wants to apologize, or they're actively working on apologizing for something. An apology, taking action. And then we have curiosity and offer, new, and reality. I think someone's wondering if they take the action to apologize to someone for something that's happened here. They're wondering if there's a possibility for a new opportunity. Maybe someone's curious if someone, let's say, okay, I'm not going to say you in this message. I'm going to refer to this masculine energy and then the feminine energy. Again, this is not about any of the genders. This is just about the energies. So the masculine energy might be curious if the feminine energy has already gotten involved in some kind of new situation, maybe. Hold on a sec. My apologies. My cat, ever since I've started preparing the table for this reading, she's been just raising hell. So I don't know. Like this isn't all of the message. There's another message on a piece of like foam board. There's a lot to this message today. Anyway, so ever since I started preparing to start this video, she's really been tearing it up. So I don't know if there's like people involved who like don't want this divine, or I almost said divine masculine. Okay, this masculine energy and this feminine energy to come together or something. Or if people have gotten involved somehow. There's something going on with that. Okay, moving on. An apology, taking action, curiosity, and offering new reality. So I think the masculine is unsure, or they're curious whether or not there's a real chance for this connection to manifest. An apology, taking action, giving help, psychic abilities, too good to be true. Truth. So I don't know if someone's been giving this masculine help. Someone possibly who has psychic abilities or is an intuitive of some kind. I'm not sure if they've been giving him help, them help, the masculine energy. Whatever truth they're receiving or intuiting on their own, they might feel like it's too good to be true in some way. It's like maybe they're feeling like something is true regarding this connection, but they might be feeling that it's too good to be true. And then with truth, we have similar, nostalgic, amused, and bored. So I don't know if both people in this situation, the masculine energy and the feminine energy, are both, if they both think back to the past in this connection and feel nostalgic. We have amused and bored, so I don't know if there was some kind of, what I'm getting is like if these people knew each other in the past, if there was some kind of like, in mundane situations, they were amused with one another or in general. I don't know what that could mean, but it definitely has something to do with being nostalgic. So I think that this connection brought some amusement in the past. An apology, taking action. So yeah, basically, I believe the masculine energy wants to apologize or is thinking of apologizing. Then we have growth. We have ecstatic. So someone's happy about some kind of growth. Action, and then not taking action. Old, not single, mourning, and alone. I'm not sure if, like, I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. To me, I have a dark sense of humor, so I apologize if I laugh at, like, sad things. Anyways, I don't know if someone, like, is happy if there's growth happening in this connection somehow, whether on one person's side, both people's sides, whatever. I'm not sure if in the past someone felt like they were like, I don't know, old, like they were gonna like be sad and alone in their older years. Or if someone feels like, I don't know, if someone is a little older in the physical realm and they're feeling like they don't want to be alone, or I don't know if they're upset and alone in some way. So they're happy that action is going to be taken, or there's some kind of growth in this connection. Growth, ecstatic action. Not taking action got old, maybe. Someone's tired, someone became tired of not taking action. So I don't know if the masculine energy wanted to take action in the past, but they didn't. I'm not sure if this is an older connection, like if we're talking the past as in like years ago. I'm not sure if this masculine energy is concerned that the feminine energy is not single, and they're upset. They're feeling like maybe they lost their chance, and they're gonna feel alone. I do feel like this connection, this specific connection, is very special, like a very spiritual connection of some kind. I know I've said before I'm not really into the labels, but I was definitely getting like divine counterpart energy. So you hear people talk about twin flames, divine masculine, divine feminine, things like that. This is definitely 100% something like that. All right, growth, ecstatic, soul connection, a question, a wish, settle, and abundance. So the masculine has a question, or they're wondering something. Ecstatic, soul connection. Maybe this masculine has recently been learning about this soul connection. A question, a wish. Settle and abundance. I'm not sure if the masculine energy is wondering or wants to ask what maybe the feminine energy wants. Someone wants abundance. Or is wondering if someone wants abundance. I'm not sure if settle is like settling down. If someone wants to like settle down with one person. Alright, Intuition, needing help, and answer. So someone is maybe trying to use their intuition to find answers, because we have a question over here and then an answer. So someone might be using their intuition to get an answer, or someone needs help tuning into their intuition in order to receive an answer. Then we have thoughts, not interested, showing love, not beneficial, destroy, the tables have turned. So there's something going on in this connection where maybe the masculine is experiencing something that the feminine experienced in the past regarding this connection. That's what I'm getting with tables have turned. Someone's wondering if someone's interested or not interested. They don't know if showing love would be beneficial or not beneficial. If this could cause some kind of destruction, like this could ruin something if someone showed love. So in the past, the feminine might have experienced the same dilemma. Yeah, maybe this masculine is trying to use their intuition, or looking to someone who utilizes their intuition because they need help finding an answer. If this is resonating in any way, I did something different in this reading. I got the other person's perspective, like what the other person, in this case a feminine energy, I believe. Again, reverse the roles if necessary. It's a collective reading, right? So it'll resonate differently for everyone. Anyways, so I'm not sure, because if someone's looking for an answer, and if this message resonates with whoever's watching, you're going to get your answer in this message. But use your discernment. It's not for everyone, you know. So in this situation, I'm not going to, like, what's it called when you, like, don't give someone an answer they're looking for and make them wait for it for a while. Anyways, so in this situation, the feminine loves this masculine. So if this masculine is maybe feeling like they've lost a chance with a specific feminine energy, they haven't. If they're worried that the feminine energy no longer loves them, they do still love them. So I don't know if this is the intuitive guidance and help that someone needs. I don't know. I'm not going to make it about me and the message I'm putting out, but this could be relevant. I am using my intuition to provide some kind of answers here. So we'll see what happens. Okay. An apology. Someone wants to apologize. Someone's happy about growth. They're happy about the potential for some growth when it comes to a soul connection. Someone is wondering if things will work out, if there will be abundance. They want abundance. Someone's needing help of some kind with their intuition, or needing help from someone who is intuitive. They want an answer to their question. They're thinking someone might not be interested in showing love, receiving love. They think something might not be beneficial, and it could possibly destroy a connection. I'm not sure. And again, the tables have turned. So I think it's important to understand, at least acknowledge that whatever this masculine is going through or has been going through, there's important similarities between what the feminine has experienced in the past. So now it's like the feminine had to go through something here in the past, and now the tables have turned and the masculine is the one having to experience this. Okay, I asked why this is happening, why this is what's going on. And we got giving, create, judgment, heartbreak. So we have giving in the past, right? So in the past, someone might have given to this connection. I'm not sure if the feminine gave to the masculine, or if the masculine gave to the feminine, or it was both. I'm not sure. Giving, create, judgment, heartbreak. I'm not sure if like, let's say in the past someone gave to this connection. They gave somehow to the connection in order to create something. But I think this person might have been met with judgment of some kind. Maybe someone was judgmental in the past towards this, maybe feminine, and this ended in heartbreak. So maybe, okay, we're talking about how this is a connection from the past, right? I'm not sure if this connection ended in the past with heartbreak on the feminine side or the masculine side, both sides. There's been heartbreak here. Possibly because of judgment or being judgmental. Or maybe someone's worried that because there's been heartbreak, someone might be judgmental towards them. Like if the masculine wants to approach the feminine for something, for an offer, an opportunity, a friendship, whatever. I'm not sure if they're worried that they've created some kind of like heartbreaking situation and they're going to be judged for it. And then we have the past with darkness, comfortable, beneficial, and balance. So in the past there was some kind of darkness. Maybe someone didn't have clarity somehow. The past, darkness, comfortable, beneficial, balance. So something here was beneficial and it brought balance. Someone was able to be comfortable, beneficial, and balance. So I'm not sure if, let me move on to this next section to better understand that maybe. The past, darkness, ego-driven with religion. So in this situation, I kind of feel like someone's beliefs, whether this is in general or religious, spiritual beliefs, may have caused them to, I don't know, maybe end a connection or not give to a connection. We have religion with stay, money, and anxiety. So I'm not sure if someone's beliefs, religious beliefs, led them to stay in a situation because they were worried about money, maybe. Then we have waiting and walking away. So someone might be currently waiting to walk away from a situation, or their beliefs might have had them, I don't want to say stuck, but they might have not wanted to walk away from whatever beliefs these are. I don't know if their beliefs have changed. I believe they have. Then we have ego-driven. So I know what one of the readings, I think it was the last chill reading, we were talking about ego. Someone's ego was getting in their way. It's a lot about how we appear on a surface level or what people think of us. Oops. There's a lot about that when we're talking about ego. Not wanting to be wrong. Not wanting to, I don't know, there's a lot to it. Stay, money, anxiety, religion, disappointed, don't understand, options, making things better. So, again, I don't know if this is someone's current struggle or if this is something that they've experienced in the past. I'm not sure if someone's religious beliefs had them kind of feeling in the dark when it comes to options to make things better, how to make something better. They didn't understand how to make things better, and this might have left someone disappointed, or someone's beliefs were limiting in some way, and they were feeling disappointed, and they didn't understand how to make things better because of these limited beliefs, maybe. Interesting. So this is all why this is happening now. Now someone wants to apologize. Maybe they were seeing something in, maybe they had a limited perspective to a situation or a connection. Or, again, if we're talking religious beliefs, maybe someone's religious beliefs had them feeling more stuck in a situation. And maybe their beliefs have changed in some kind of way. Okay. I used one of my spiritual decks to further clarify. Okay, there was a lot more to this, but my cat ended up knocking the whole board over, and I tried putting it back together, but I couldn't. This was the only part that I knew that I remembered. I didn't want to be honest, I was confused about a lot of it, because, I don't know, when it comes to spirituality terms, definitions and things like that, like, I'm not too educated, so I feel I'm not comfortable talking about things that I'm not knowledgeable about. I've never been much of a reader. Like, I could go online and read about things, but when it comes to spirituality, my spiritual beliefs, I tend to learn through experiences. Anyway, that's a long story, but alright, we've got yin and yang. Your wish will come true, ascension, and karmic lessons. Karmic lesson. So I think that, okay, let's say we're dealing with a masculine energy and a feminine energy from the past, right? They were connected in the past somehow. They probably still are connected, to be honest, based on what I'm getting from this connection. They probably aren't physically together in some way, but energetically, I believe they are together. They've never been apart in some kind of way, maybe. Anyways, yin and yang. So we're dealing with complementary energies here. We have yin, the feminine energy, yang, the masculine energy, right? With the traditional yin-yang sign, maybe I'll put it right here. It'll be right here. We'll look at it together. So with a traditional yin-yang symbol, you have the black part with the white circle, white dot, and then you have the white part with the black dot, right? So essentially, if we look at the yin-yang as two individuals, right? Two people who are whole and on their own, of course, right? They're whole people. But together, when combined, they go together, they make like a super, in my opinion, it's like a super powerful combination. So, I think that in the past, you had these two counterparts, right? I need an example. Fortunately, I'm prepared. We have the Sword of Truth. I don't know who we're going to make that. Let's make that let's make it the feminine energy, of course, right? The Sword of Truth, and then the Sands of Time for the masculine energy. So in the past, can I do this? So in the past, right, we have the Sword of Truth and the Sands of Time. This is not working out as I anticipated. So like, they're kind of like, the shape is similar. They could fit into one another somehow, right? A little bit, but it's awkward. It's not stable. It's almost there. They're like, hey, we could go together, but as it is right now, not so much. Anyway, so in the past, this is what we got. We got the masculine energy and the feminine energy. And maybe in the past, they came together somehow, and they weren't fitting. It wasn't working for whatever reason, right? Maybe they needed to grow. Maybe they needed to grow on an individual level to ascend, right? We have yin and yang. Your wish will come true. So maybe both of these individuals want to come together. But in order to do that, they had to learn their karmic lessons. They had to grow, to evolve, and ascend in order to come together as that yin and yang, right? So I believe that what's been happening in this connection has to do with learning lessons and growth. So these two people have been apart. The love is still there, from what I can tell in this situation. The love is still there. There's still a desire to come together, but they've had to be apart to grow individually. So I think that now it's to the point, hopefully, where both parties have evolved and grown, learned their lessons, so that they're in a better shape. They're now ready to fit together perfectly. You know, with the yin yang, you've got the black with a little bit of white. That is the mostly feminine energy that's balanced in a way that she still has that balance of the masculine, the white energy. So, you know, we all have a combination of masculine and feminine energies within us. It's how we balance them that's important. So these two individuals had to learn how to balance their masculine and feminine energies in order to work together. That's what I'm getting from it. What else do we got? I pulled some tarot cards. I asked what was going on with this side, the masculine energy. And the first cards that came out are oh no. Let's see if I can do this. The Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. This is not a good energy to be in. This is like torment, like mental torment. I'm not sure if someone's not sleeping. Someone might not be sleeping or might be having nightmares. I'm not sure what's going on here. This is essentially someone being trapped in fear, trapped in their thoughts, their limiting beliefs, anxiety. It's just mental torment. It really is. Then with the Eight of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, which is getting to calmer waters mentally. This is if this person who is in the Eight of Swords was able to... There's a lot of moon action in these cards coming up. So this person can't see. They feel all tied up. They have nowhere to go, or so they think. And this moon, there's a lot that's unknown or hidden in this situation, I believe. And with the Six of Swords, this is someone getting out of that Eight of Swords, feeling trapped or stuck, limited. This is them getting to calmer waters, out of mental conflict. And then we have the Knight of Wands. This is taking action based on what someone's passionate about. So someone might feel like they're stuck. They can't take action towards what they want to go after, what excites them, what interests them. And again, we have the moon here. The moon. Then with the Nine of Swords, we have the High Priestess. Again, with the moon. The High Priestess is, this could represent a person. I don't know if this, I was kind of getting, this could be the feminine energy involved in this situation. This is someone who's very connected to, you know, what some would consider the hidden realms, spirit, the divine, the universe, things like that. She's very intuitive. This is an intuitive person who tends to have access to information that most don't know or don't see. They haven't figured out how to get into this information yet. I believe everyone has access to High Priestess energy. It's learning how to do it that can be the issue. Someone might be afraid of what this High Priestess knows. If this High Priestess knows what's been going on with this masculine, for instance, the masculine might be afraid or nervous about that. If this High Priestess doesn't represent a person, this could just represent things that are hidden. With all the moon energy happening around here, it very well could represent things that are hidden or unknown. And then with the Nine of Swords, High Priestess, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So I don't know if this High Priestess represents a person. If let's say this represents the feminine energy, if the masculine is nervous or anxious about starting something real that will be very emotionally fulfilling, manifesting their dreams into a reality, in a sense. So that's the masculine's current energy regarding this situation. Then I asked what would help improve this energy for the masculine. And we got, what is this? Which one goes first? We have the King of Swords, which is someone who is very intelligent, analytical. They use their logic. They make head over heart decisions. In this one, this King of Swords is playing chess. So I'm kind of getting like a strategic kind of energy. making a plan, maybe. Maybe it would be beneficial for someone, let's say this masculine energy, to utilize a logical energy. Also, the King of Swords is the master of the Swords realm, right? So when someone's stuck in the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, they aren't taking control of their mind. They're allowing their fears, their doubts, their worries to control them, to have them feeling stuck. This King of Swords might be guidance to try to find ways to control your thoughts. This masculine could find ways to control their thoughts. Then we have the Knight of Swords and Justice. I don't remember which one came out. I think Justice came out after the King of Swords. So this is about balance, doing what's right. I'm not sure if this masculine energy is feeling trapped or stuck and afraid, maybe, because there might be a truth that needs to be communicated in some way. There's so much sword action going on here. And so much with the moon, like, I'm not sure if this masculine is being encouraged to communicate what's hidden, possibly from the feminine energy, or something, to do what's right. Knight of Swords is the one actively utilizing the sword, right? So taking the action to do what's right, to bring balance to a situation. Then we have the moon again. We have the moon, which represents, this could be the subconscious emotions. This could be illusions. With the Seven of Swords, again with the moon's everywhere. Seven of Swords is often about deceit. It could be sabotage. It could be being strategic. With the King of Swords, with that chessboard, and then the Seven of Swords, strategizing. I'm not sure. I'm kind of getting mostly that there's some kind of illusion here. There's some kind of illusions, or it's kind of like this King of Swords needs to become the master of the sword realm, right? Get back into this energy in order to cut through illusions, or to communicate about some kind of illusions or confusion, or to find the truth when it comes to illusions. Like, this person might be trapped in limited beliefs because they are, I don't know if they've been lied to or tricked in some way. Originally, I pulled out cards from the sketchy deck because I'm like, there's got to be a seedy underbelly to this situation. And there was some stuff coming out about someone being wrongfully accused of doing something in order for someone to, like, press charges against them. So I don't know if, I don't know if there was someone involved in, let's say, the masculine's camp who was falsely accusing maybe the feminine energy of doing something or being a certain way. Something like that. There was some kind of trickery involved, maybe. So I don't know if that's why this masculine energy is feeling kind of stuck and nervous. Either because they need to find the truth about this feminine, or they know the truth about this feminine and they might feel the need to communicate to them in some way, or I don't know. The moon, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. Hey, 7-7. Happy 7-7. Today's 7-7. Okay. The moon, Seven of Swords, and Seven of Cups. I'm definitely getting a lot of illusions, deception maybe. So I don't know if what would help this masculine energy get out of this Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords torment is to find the truth, or to expose the truth, or to communicate, to gain control of their own mind, their own thoughts, to get out of their head maybe. Taking action is what's needed to get to calmer waters here. So there's some kind of action this masculine is being encouraged to take that will help their situation. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I was looking for some I don't remember the words I used. Some messages of hope. So we got the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You know what's interesting about that? So on this side, the masculine's current energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. In the good news, hopeful message portion, we have the Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Again with the Moon. Where is it? The Moon. Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. So it's like we have heavy earth and water energy here. I don't know if you can see this. And both of these lead to massive amounts of abundance and happiness. It's like ultimate fulfillment with the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This is like everything that anyone could ever want. It's like the most happiness and security, the most fulfillment emotionally and tangible. Oh my God. Tangible. It's the most fulfillment that can be had. So the good news is that there's potential here. There's a lot of potential here. With the Ace of Cups, we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. This is success and victory. With the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups. You know what I was getting from this? Once I saw the Knight of Cups come out with the Ten of Pentacles, all this light behind this knight. This knight's like holding their hand out. What do they have in there? A bird? Huh. Interesting. It's like there's something blessed about this connection. I don't know if it's like the ancestors involved bless this connection, or if this connection is a blessing in general. But there's major potential for victory. Someone might not know how someone feels about the potential here. With the Moon again, the Ace of the water here, someone's emotions. This masculine might not know what the feminine's emotions are regarding this situation. Alright, what else? So I asked what the masculine needs to know. We got mental conflict, new beginnings, movement, choices, decisions, and triumphant success. So it's kind of like mental conflict, new beginnings. So this mental conflict card pretty much sums up the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy we were just talking about. This is someone being of like in two minds, or maybe there's even some other's voice in this person's mind. I'm not sure if this could be like outside influences chiming in on a situation, or if this is different parts of one's own mind. Mental conflict, not knowing what to do, not knowing which choice to make when it comes to a new beginning. We have movement, choices, decisions. This person is presented with all these choices and decisions. And then triumphant success. I'm kind of getting that this is encouragement. Like whatever it is that this masculine energy wants to do, I have a feeling like they know which choice to make. Maybe intuitively, they know what they want. It's making that decision, choosing triumphant success, understanding that they already know where success lies. And then with the good news portion of this, or the message of hope, we have passion ignited, triumph, partnerships, and alliances. Interesting. Yeah, with the Triumph card, this looks like the Triumph card. It looks like the Six of Wands, kind of. Like they're both on horses. Passion ignited. Yeah, with all the fire, this is reminding me of that Six of Wands card. And then partnerships and alliances. Oh, interesting. Where's that triumphant success card? This is an interesting. See how they're both split? Maybe both people, because we have two people coming together, right? Forming an alliance. And they both have the flag here. They have their flags. Maybe both of these individuals, the masculine and the feminine, have experienced their own triumphs. And now it's time to come together. That kind of reminds me of what we were talking about with the Yin Yang situation. The growth, the learning the lessons. Oh, interesting. There's so many similarities in this triumphant success and partnership and alliances card. So we have the more like, what is this, fuchsia? It's like a pinkish purple color down on this side. And then we have like a blue flag here, blue in the background. Wow. So I think that both parties know that there could be triumphant success here. It's just taking the actions to make it a reality. Turning how they feel and think into a reality together. All right, what else we got? Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm not going to get into what the feminine has to say yet. I'm going to save that for last. There's just a few more things to get through. So I asked for some guidance, right? We have, let's see, reaching your destination and stepping into power. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Stepping into power, you are strong beyond measure. So do know, whoever, I'm not even going to say it's the masculine that will resonate with this message. Whoever resonates with this message, understand that you are reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Stepping into power, you are strong beyond measure. One or both people in this situation is stepping into their power. What I'm kind of getting, and it's based more on the cards that we're going to talk about in the future of this message, I believe that the feminine energy has already, it's kind of like, what am I getting from this? It's kind of like the feminine energy started their journey, their growth, possibly before the masculine energy did. What I'm getting is that the feminine energy started most of their growth when something in the past happened that led to maybe this connection ending. That might have, it was like a domino effect, kind of. It might have started the feminine energy on their own inner journey when it comes to inner work. We could be talking about the dark night of the soul kind of situation here. That's what I think, but I think while that was happening, the masculine might have gotten involved in another situation, or just they got involved in something else to where it wasn't their time to start their own self-growth journey. I think that that's happened more recently for the masculine, but the feminine energy has already been going through that process. So I think now is the time that the masculine energy is stepping into their power. And they are reaching their destination, which in turn, I think they'll be meeting up with this feminine energy. The destination is together, I believe, in this case. The masculine needs to remind themselves that they are strong beyond measure. Not everyone goes on these kinds of journeys. It takes a lot of strength, determination, will, resilience, faith. It takes a whole lot to go on these journeys. So do understand your strength when it comes to what you've been going through. Then we have staying focused, hold the course. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Stay focused. Oh, interesting. Okay, sorry. I keep seeing similarities in the cards. I'll get to it. Staying focused, hold the course, great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. Interesting. So, in this card, staying focused, we have this person. We have this person over here looking through, what is this called? What are those called? Anyways, they allow you to see to the distance. And then if you look at this card, reaching your destination. Oh, interesting. It's like, okay, let's get this. So in this card, this person's looking through this thing. They're reaching their, wait, is this? No, staying focused. They're focused on what they're looking at, right? And then in this one, it's almost like the circle that they would see, the circle view that they'd have looking through this, is this castle here. And this is reaching your destination. So it's like this person's focused. They're staying focused on what they want. This is what they want. This is what their path is leading them to. Their destination. Interesting. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Keep going. So this might have been risky. It might be still risky. Just keep going forward. This is a great adventure. Alright, what else? What is this? Oh yeah. I asked for more messages, essentially, for this masculine energy, or the main energy this message is for. I trust my intuition and serendipity. So this is, again, with intuition and needing help over here. Someone's needing to trust their intuition. It takes time and practice, experience, to learn to trust one's intuition. But eventually people do learn to trust it. And then with serendipity, there's a message here. Contained within this deck is the serendipity card. If she reveals herself, let her remind you of the potential for unknown surprises. Something good is headed your way. So that's awesome. This is definitely a message of hope for someone. There's just a lot of good news here. There's a lot of good news. It just requires someone to try to find ways to get out of this 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy. No fear, only faith. All right. Let's see. Okay, so these are fairy messages. There's a little book for me to read out of. Oh, wait. Yeah. There's a book I want to read out of to read each of these messages. I'll be right back. Okay. Firstly, we have Breaking Free. Card meaning, do you feel trapped in some life area? This card asks you to take the first step in freeing yourself from any unnatural restrictions. I'm going to put it down to read this. Sometimes we feel trapped by outside circumstances. For instance, we believe that financial or family obligations compel us to accept an unsatisfactory job, or we're afraid to leave or fix an unhealthy relationship. Perhaps we feel our family or spouse won't let us pursue life-enhancing activities, such as college classes or exercise programs. Then again, maybe we feel controlled by our addictions. The fairies say that when we're responsible for ourselves, we're more responsible for others. That is, when we are happy, our family, friends, children, and spouse enjoy being around us and are inspired by our strength and confidence. Pray for help in releasing your fears and assisting you in breaking free. God's plan, whatever you believe in. Their plan is that you be responsible, while simultaneously feeling as free as the birds, angels, and fairies. Affirmation. I am free and I am powerful. I now allow myself to enjoy this freedom and power. And that was clarified by, I am comfortable. Oh, I am committed to myself. So this is about being committed to yourself. Breaking free of what is not in alignment with who you are, what you want. It's committing to yourself to break free from any circumstances that you are not happy in. Alright, next up we have Miracle Healing. Miracle Healing. It's interesting because these two fairies, this one and the fairy from Breaking Free, they're both in the same exact kind of like stance. Breaking Free. Oh no, Miracle Healing. Card meaning, expect a miracle. You have prayed for assistance and it is forthcoming. The more completely you surrender your situation to God, whatever you believe in, the more rapidly you will realize your healing. Heaven is completely on your side, and your prayers have been heard and answered. You needn't beg or petition heaven to help you, as your situation is already healed in truth. The healed reality is one of several parallel realities currently available to you. You have the choice, through your thoughts, emotions, and intentions, to experience the highest possible reality for yourself. You access your healed situation through faith and gratitude. To feel those powerful catalyzing emotions, say mentally or aloud to God, I am tired of thinking about this situation. I don't want to deal with it any longer. Here, I'm giving the entire thing to you so that you can think about it and resolve it. Thank you so much for taking care of everything. Then, detach completely from the situation. See yourself placing it in the palm of God's loving hand. Feel grateful that your situation is now resolved, and be open to the creative solution that greets you. Affirmation. In truth, everything and everyone, including myself, is healed right now. I focus on this truth instead of on illusions of fear. Interesting. I focus on this truth instead of on illusions of fear. That's reminding me of the energy, the King of Swords energy that was coming out for what could help improve this masculine's energy of being stuck, imprisoned in their own mind, anxieties and things like that. I focus on the truth instead of on illusions of fear. Interesting. Illusions, breaking through illusions. Okay, that card was clarified by I am safe inside myself and I am comfortable with my sexuality. So there's a couple things that mention sexuality in these cards. I don't know if someone's dealing with, this could be sexual trauma, this could be sexual identity, sexual orientation. There can be anything where someone is, I don't know if someone's struggling or they're overcoming obstacles regarding their sexuality somehow. I am safe inside myself. So with miracle healing, we have I am safe inside myself. I am comfortable with my sexuality. Interesting. There's also something interesting happening here. In miracle healing, this fairy is reaching out and going toward this earth. With I am safe inside myself, we have the earth here. This light is coming from inside the earth. And then I am comfortable with my sexuality. We have the earth. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it has the same coloring and patterns as the earth. And this big fiery planet. Is this the sun maybe? I don't know. I am comfortable with my sexuality. Maybe someone's feeling intimidated by something involving sexuality. Look how small this earth looks compared to this. I am safe inside myself. I am comfortable with my sexuality. Interesting. We'll get more into that at the last fairy card that comes out. This is the second from last one. And this is beauty. Let me find it in the book. Beauty. Oh. Beauty. Card meaning. Appreciate and amplify your natural attractiveness. Your beauty is most apparent when you're happy and satisfied. We are all attractive in our own unique way. Part of self-esteem is appreciating how wonderful you truly are. Never ever put yourself down in any way. Always think self-loving thoughts about your body, your face, your hair, your weight, and every inch of your physical self. Tell yourself positive affirmations daily, such as, my inner light radiates through every pore and cell of my body, and everyone is attracted to my inner and outer beauty. Invest time and money in services that make you feel wonderful, such as massages, facials, manicures, and pedicures, soaking in a tub, or getting a new hairstyle. Spend time in meaningful ways that make you feel joyous, and you will glow with the attractiveness of a truly happy person. Affirmation, my inner and outer selves are radiantly attractive right now. I love my beautiful self. So it's interesting because what comes out with that card is, I respect differences of opinion. Wow, interesting. So in this card, there's also more earth stuff. You'll see a bright earth here, then a big earth over here, and then right here, there's like a tiny earth. There's all these different earths, right? This is reminding me of like different people. So I'm kind of thinking, I respect differences of opinion when it comes to beauty. It's kind of like everyone has a different idea of what's beautiful. Like, in my opinion, we all have things that we don't necessarily find attractive about ourselves, but that someone else, that might be the thing that they find most attractive about you. You know, like everyone finds different things beautiful or attractive, handsome. You know, everyone is different. Not everyone sees people the same way. So I don't know if someone here is not feeling attractive or struggling with their appearance in some way. It's also talking about inner and outer beauty, like how one's own inner happiness and confidence can be seen on the outside. It exudes from them. People are attracted to that. I respect differences of opinion. This could involve someone else's beauty, so I don't know if people have haters, and I'm not sure if they're insulting someone who's involved here. I don't know. All right, last up, we have sexuality. 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 Card meaning. Your sexual self needs some attention. By drawing this card, you are urged to be honest with yourself about your sexuality and to take appropriate steps. Sexuality is an important part of life, not just to our physical self, but also to our emotional and spiritual selves. The fairy realm understands the unique joy that comes from sexual experiences. They know about the divine light that is created when you merge with a beloved partner. They understand the release that sexuality brings about. By drawing this card, you are being guided to heal any sexual issues that may have arisen from negative experiences. If you were ever sexually abused, this card may signal a call for help from your inner self. You may be directed to seek professional counseling or a support group to overcome negative sexual or body image issues, or to heal a sexually unsatisfying relationship. The fairies will guide you to the appropriate resources so that you can be truly free to experience the dynamic aspects of your sexuality. Affirmation: my sexual self is attractive, healthy, and able to experience great pleasure. So with that comes 3 cards. I am evolving. Tell me these are more Earths. No, these are just different planets. Interesting. So, okay, what I'm getting, this isn't going to resonate with everyone, but for someone might be, what am I getting? It's like someone's sexual orientation might be changing, or like if someone's been repressing their sexuality in some kind of way, they might be evolving to like if someone's spent most of their life being heterosexual, let's say, they might have maybe repressed feelings that would indicate they're a different sexuality. Maybe if you acknowledge and believe in 2 genders, such as male and female, you might have felt like you were bisexual, or if you understand and accept several different genders, maybe pansexual, which is someone who's attracted to all the genders or a lot of genders. I mean, there's all sorts of sexualities. I'm not going to list them off, but so someone might be changing their sexuality or coming to terms with ways that they've always felt, maybe. Evolving. I'm evolving. Or if this doesn't have anything to do with sexual orientation or sexual identity, things like that. This could just be healing past traumas. Then we have, I am divinely guided and I approve of myself. So immediately when I am divinely guided came out, I kind of felt like if this is something where, let's say we're talking sexual orientation, someone might have felt like their beliefs might have had them feeling like the way they felt, who they were attracted to was wrong or dirty or immoral, sinful even. I am divinely guided came out. To me, I got that it's a reassurance that the ways you are feeling, when you feel love for someone or fond feelings, there's nothing bad, there's nothing evil or dirty about that, in my opinion. A lot of the man-made beliefs might have people feeling that it's wrong, but in my opinion, there is no wrong kind of love. I approve of myself, approving of your own sexuality, coming to terms with it, approving, understanding that it's okay. There's nothing wrong with whoever you love or are attracted to, you know. Again, that's just my opinion. I know there's a lot of people who would say otherwise, but I feel it's never wrong. Alright, so let's see. Okay, 4 more before I get into the other table I have set up. So these 4 more I have are knowledge, movement, sovereignty, and authenticity. So with knowledge, seek understanding, look beyond your assumptions, know that your answer already exists. So this is reminding me again of the King of Swords energy that was coming out for what might be beneficial to help this masculine energy get out of this kind of mental torment. Seek understanding. Seek to understand the other person involved, maybe the feminine energy involved, or the situation. Look beyond your assumptions. Assumptions are bad. It's never a good idea to make assumptions. It has us believe false things. Know that your answer already exists. So you might already know an answer that you're looking for, or this answer exists. Whatever answer you seek, it exists, and you are able to get it somehow. Then we have movement. The moment calls for action. Release analysis paralysis. Dance with flow and experimentation. Step out past any boulders of fear, ambivalence, or judgment. The path beckons. So movement. So whatever movement someone wants to take or needs to take or make, the moment calls for action. Again, with the Knight of Wands coming out, with the 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, in order to get out of this trapped feeling or all these feelings of fear, anxiety, action has to be taken. Release analysis paralysis. With the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, that can be analysis paralysis. It's being stuck in analyzing things. Dance with flow and experimentation. Just kind of, it's encouraging you to go with the flow. Experiment. Step out past any boulders of fear, ambivalence, or judgment. The path beckons. This path requires and asks that you release any fear, ambivalence, or judgment. Sovereignty. Be the ruler of your domain. Wear your crown with pride. You've earned it. Stand in your power and your inherent deservingness. Be the ruler of your domain. Wear your crown with pride. You've earned it. You've earned your crown. It's time to wear it with pride and take action based on what you've learned, how you've grown, how you've evolved. You've earned it. Stand in your power and your inherent deservingness. Stand in your power. That came out before. Oh, stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. That's right. All right, last card, authenticity. Who you are now in your entirety is worthy and enough. Resist the urge to pretend life is asking for more of your truth. Do it your way. Authenticity. Who you are now in your entirety is worthy and enough. You are worthy and good enough as you are now. None of us are ever our highest selves. We can be working towards becoming our highest selves, but regardless, we're all works in progress. There might be a future version of yourself that you're designing and actively working towards. Do you know you as you are now, you are worthy and enough. Resist the urge to pretend. Life is asking for more of your truth. This is about being authentic, your authentic self. Resist the urge to pretend to be something or someone you're not. Life is asking for more of your truth. In my opinion, it's one of the main jobs we have as humans is to be authentic and genuine, to go after what we authentically, genuinely want, what's true to us. Do it your way. Whatever way you think is right, do it that way. Okay, let's see, am I missing anything? There's all these cards that I had strewn about. Oh yeah, what's this? Oh yeah, this is the advice regarding this situation. Let me set it up real quick. And then we have Okay, with guidance we have failure. And then, okay, so when failure came out, I said to myself, you're not a failure. I wasn't saying it to myself. I don't think I'm a failure. I failed in my life in several ways, but I'm not a failure. In my head, I heard, you're not a failure. And then what came out was delusion, which to me indicates any thoughts you might have. I'm speaking mostly to the masculine energy in the situation. If the masculine energy is feeling like a failure, do you know you're not? This is an illusion. It's not real. You're not a failure. You haven't failed. High self-confidence, moving movement, overwhelmed, appreciated, and prohibit. High self-confidence. Move forward with confidence. You're being encouraged to move forward with confidence. That was coming out in the oracle messages as well. High self-confidence, moving movement. Whatever you've already done that would be seen as movement, whether this is mentally, emotionally, physically, have confidence. Believe you are not failing. You're moving. Have confidence that you can move. You can encourage forward movement in this situation. Overwhelmed, appreciated, and prohibit. This might be overwhelming. Appreciated and prohibit. These feelings of overwhelm, these feelings of failure that the masculine energy might be feeling, might be prohibiting them from feeling appreciated or appreciating their self in some way. Also with appreciate and prohibit, I'm kind of getting that if you feel like certain things have been prohibited, there's something of, oh my God, there's something of value in that. It's kind of like, it's reminding me of divine timing and karmic lessons. So when things are prohibited, that means that we can't go towards them, we can't acquire them in some way. Understand that this was for a good reason. Okay. Hey, thanks for moving all these cards around. That was really helpful. I don't know if that's there. No. Alright, then we have dominant, low self-confidence. So, with the masculine energy, I think that they might be feeling uncomfortable being more like in a dominant role, or it might make them uncomfortable. Like if this masculine energy isn't used to acting dominantly or showing up in a dominant manner somehow, they might have low self-confidence when it comes to doing this. To the masculine energy, anything that you've been doing, if you've been leading in any way, you should be proud of that, because that is attractive. It's attractive when someone can take the lead. And then we have magic. Or maybe once you step into a leading role, when you practice dominance in some kind of way, it might help you feel proud of yourself and attractive, and it might just have you feel in all sorts of magical good ways. Then we have hiding emotions, clarity, a turned back, stability, leave, success. Interesting. So, I don't know if someone here needs clarity about, I'm not sure. Okay, if this masculine energy is maybe trying to turn their back on a situation of some kind, interesting. Hold on a second. This is guidance. Hiding emotions, clarity, a turned back, stability, leave, success. I'm not sure if someone's received clarity or is gaining clarity when it comes to someone turning their back. Someone might have needed to turn their back in order to gain stability. They had to leave a situation to find success in some way. And this is involving hiding emotions. Maybe someone was hiding emotions and someone knew this, so they turned their back to find success and stability elsewhere. I'm not sure. Hiding emotions, clarity. A turned back, stability, leave, success. Someone might be hiding their emotions. Interesting. Take that how it makes sense to you. I don't want to make up a story. Beginning of cycle was also there. Beginning of cycle. So someone's... I don't know if this is encouragement, that if... You know, this goes back to the earlier chill readings I did. The 3-part series, where someone was ending a cycle to begin a new, more fulfilling cycle. I don't know if your clarity is that you will find success, or you are in the midst of finding success. Interesting. All right, let me go get the other table full of cards. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. While I was setting this up, I remembered that I wanted to mention with the King of Swords and the Moon coming out as what would help someone improve their energy, this masculine, how it would help them improve their energy maybe. I remember that I thought about moon signs and how valuable it can be to learn about our moon sign astrologically. So I don't know if someone here identifies as the masculine energy, or in general, it doesn't matter. If you're curious, if you don't already know about your moon sign, it could be very beneficial to learn these things. In my opinion, it changed my life tremendously when I learned about my moon sign. When I was just starting to learn about my own astrology and birth chart and everything like that, it actually significantly changed my life for the better. It helped me understand a little bit about my inner world, why I feel certain ways and how I respond emotionally, things like that. So someone here might specifically have an Aquarius moon with the King of Swords and the Moon. So I thought that would be worth mentioning. Okay, this is exciting. I'm excited for this part. So where should I even start? Okay, I pulled some cards. I asked what the other person involved, what the feminine energy, again, switch it up if you need to, what's going on their side of the situation. And we got grateful and inspired. So I think that the feminine energy is grateful for this person, for the situation in general. They have gratitude, they have good feelings associated with this. And then we have inspired. So this person's also been inspired in some way by this masculine energy or the situation in general. It's like it's helped improve their life in some way. They've made the best of it, it seems. So with grateful, we have intimidated and stressed. I think that at some point in this connection or situation, this feminine energy felt intimidated and stressed out about something. It could have been the masculine. They might have felt intimidated by the masculine energy, and something stressed them out, or this caused them stress, but they are grateful for this. This helped them. They might have been unprepared for some kind of unrest that occurred. Again, I think this is a connection from the past, so something happened. Something happened to make this a connection from the past, so I'm not sure. It's going to be different for everyone, but something happened. I think that this feminine energy was unprepared for whatever happened that led to stress, unrest. They're grateful because this helped them maybe with finding patience, learning patience, feeling more prepared for certain things. Patience. There's something here about patience. I'm not sure if this feminine energy has learned to be very patient in some way, in a lot of ways. they're grateful. That's important to know, I think, in this situation, especially if you resonate as the masculine energy and you're wondering about this feminine energy, how they're feeling in the situation. Then we have inspired with a choice, celebrating, putting yourself first, and kindness. So I think that this feminine energy was inspired to make a choice and has been celebrating in some way. It makes them very happy, like they put their self first. I think they learned to put their self first and show their self-kindness. Maybe this is the type of person who would give kindness to others. They still might, but they might have done it to their own detriment. They might have been very giving and loving to other people, but they might have neglected their self. I keep wanting to say divine masculine. I'm not into the whole divine masculine, divine feminine readings yet. I don't want to just, okay, whatever. Moving on. The masculine might have inspired this feminine to learn how to love their self, to give the love they give others to their self instead, or in addition to others. So that's good. It seems like this feminine energy has taken this situation and used it to their benefit in some way, used it to improve their life, to grow. So I'm kind of getting, okay, if we're going back to the yin yang situation, right? This is the yin, the feminine energy we're talking about, who needed to evolve, to grow, to adjust in certain ways, to be that perfect shape, to fit in with the masculine's yang. So I think this feminine has taken the opportunity to do that. What else? Where should I go? Where should I go? Oh yeah, I pulled some oracle cards for what the feminine energy would like to say to the masculine energy. And we have, I take time to relax. I enjoy spending time alone. So I don't know if this is the feminine saying this about their self, or if this is the feminine trying to encourage the masculine to do this. Either way, I take time to relax and I enjoy spending time alone. With the moon, look at that. Maybe this feminine energy would be trying to encourage the masculine to relax. Take the time to relax and spend time alone, specifically when it comes to learning how to utilize intuition, or to answer any questions regarding what's unknown here. Oh, interesting, the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon. I take time to relax. This is a very important, it's important to take time to relax, regenerate energy, rejuvenate oneself, to reflect. And then the feminine would also say to the masculine, my world is safe and loving. I deserve to feel good. So again, I don't know if this is a statement directed toward the masculine or if this is about the feminine's own life. My world is safe and loving. So this feminine has created a world that is safe and loving. I'm not sure if this is kind of the feminine energy letting the masculine energy know that if the masculine energy were to approach this feminine energy, they live in a safe and loving kind of place. They are a safe and loving kind of person, so there's nothing to fear about them, how they'll react or respond, etc. And then I deserve to feel good. I deserve to feel good. I'm not sure if the feminine is telling the masculine energy that they deserve to feel good. Both deserve to feel good, obviously. The feminine energy might want the masculine to know and believe that the masculine energy deserves to feel good, and that if they are interested, this feminine has created a safe and loving world. Interesting. There's tears coming out of this planet. This planet's eyes have tears coming out of it. I'm not sure if there's been a lot of sadness in this connection. Interesting. Okay, what else? So, okay, we've got words from the feminine to the masculine. This is interesting. So immediately after I asked, I used my small deck. It's a bunch of words to get I asked what the feminine would like to say to the masculine, and barely before I could get the sentence out, yes popped out. So there's an answer to a masculine's question. The answer is yes. I'm not sure what the question is, but with yes, we have unsure and belief. So if there's something, this is reminding me of the too good to be true card. Unsure, belief, like if the masculine is unsure about what to believe, the answer is yes. And then we have stay. Stay, want, intimacy, and love. So I think that the feminine energy, if there's a choice the masculine has to make between stay or go when it comes to this connection, the feminine energy wants you to stay, wants the masculine to stay, because they want intimacy and love. They want to be close to the masculine, and they want to share love with them. And then we have apart, feeling, false. What I got from this is that being apart has felt wrong to this feminine, like things, it didn't seem right to be apart from the masculine. Or if the masculine is feeling like it would be better to be apart, this might be false, this might be untrue. Stay. So it's like the feminine wants the masculine to stay. When they're apart, it feels wrong, it feels false. Huh, interesting, huh? Okay. Then I got interesting. I got my quote cards, and I got what the feminine would say to the masculine using quotes, and then what the masculine would say to the feminine using quotes, and then I got one from the universe, spirit, the divine, God, whoever, whatever you believe in personally. This is the quote they gave to you both, okay? So I'll do the feminines first. The feminine would like to quote to the masculine, "You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." So what I'm getting from this is that the feminine sees a lot of great qualities in the masculine. The masculine might not see theirself. They might not see theirself as great, wonderful, strong, brave, smart, whatever, everything. The feminine sees a lot of good qualities in the masculine. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So this is encouragement from the feminine energy to the masculine energy to be authentic, to be who you are and say what you feel, because anyone who has a problem with that, they aren't the ones that matter, that should matter. If your truth causes these people to disagree with you, it's not your truth that needs to change. Because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Those who should matter in your life are the ones who don't mind you being who you are and saying how you feel, saying what you feel. They would respect, love, and honor your authentic self. Again, this one came out afterwards. Be yourself. No one can ever tell you that you're doing it wrong. So again, with the authenticity, being genuine. No one can tell you that you're doing it wrong, because there's only one you. There's no way to be you wrong. However you feel is the right way to be you, that's correct. In the face of uncertainty, there is nothing wrong with hope. So the feminine wants to tell the masculine that in the face of uncertainty, there's nothing wrong with hope. There's nothing wrong with having hope about a situation that you're uncertain about. It can be very good. It can be a positive influence to have hope. Maybe I think this feminine has had to hold on to hope regarding this situation or connection. Hope that it'll all work out for the best, whether that's together or apart. Okay, what the masculine wants to say to the feminine. Our greatest glory is not in never failing. Oh no, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Wow. This is reminding me of the failure card that came out with delusion. It's like not real, like you're not a failure, right? Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I don't know if this masculine, what kind of access the masculine has had to the feminine, let's say while they've been apart or in general. I'm not sure if the masculine has seen the feminine fall in certain ways. But in rising every time we fall, I think that the masculine sees the feminine as a strong, resilient will. Like the feminine energy might have a lot of will, so that when they fall, they just keep up and try again. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to be. So this is not allowing what we've been through in life to determine who we are necessarily. Like, I am what I choose to be, acknowledging the fact that we choose to be whoever we want to be. I am not what happened to me. I am what I chose to be. So maybe the feminine has experienced situations that could have changed her negatively in some way, but they chose to be a higher vibrational version to grow from it. Yeah, I'm kind of getting this feminine energy might have gone through a lot, and somehow the masculine might know this or have witnessed it somehow. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. So this is not trying to be better than other people. This is about being better than your former self. This is about growing, about becoming a better version of you, a higher vibrational version of who you were in the past. It's not about feeling like we're better than another person. The only competition we should have is our past selves, you know. So why would the masculine tell this to the feminine? Maybe this is a lesson the masculine is learning. Or I'm not sure, like if before I mentioned that there's been a separation here, I believe. I'm not sure if this masculine energy maybe got involved with someone else. And I don't know if the feminine energy was maybe not feeling good enough in some way. Felt less than, insecure maybe, because of this. Or if the masculine energy in the past might have rejected the feminine. Interesting. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, the one from the universe, divine, spirit, God. This is what they have to say to both the masculine and the feminine. Do not mind anything that anyone tells you about anyone else. Judge everything and everyone for yourself. It's that Henry James quote. Do not mind anything that anyone tells you about anyone else. Judge everything and everyone for yourself. I think this is significant. Obviously, it's significant, but I think that in this situation, one or both parties has listened or believed things that other people, like outsiders to this connection, what they've said about the other person. Like they might have started rumors or they might have lied about someone, and that caused trouble or drama, maybe? Strife. Do not mind anything that anyone tells you about anyone else. Judge everything and everyone for yourself. So it's important for you both, the divine, or it's gotta be. I mean, I keep trying to say divine masculine, divine feminine, so we're talking about very evolved, like consciously evolved people here. Do not mind anything that anyone tells you about anyone else. Judge everything and everyone for yourself. So it's important to not let outsiders influence the way you see, feel, how you perceive the other, the masculine or the feminine. It's important because I believe in these kinds of connections. These aren't the kind of connections that everyone runs into. You know, it's these kind of connections, these like divine connections, highly spiritual connections, tend to attract lower vibrational energies that don't want to see these two people come together. They try to get in the way. This can be by spreading lies and rumors about someone to influence the way one of you feels about the other, or both, you know. Also, I'm being called to say, if you watch a lot of tarot videos, specifically on YouTube, let's say, be careful about what you choose to believe. If you're watching readings that mention the masculine or feminine in this situation, again, these are always general readings. It can be very easy for us to believe stories that are untrue, you know. So be careful with that. Judge everything and everyone for yourself. All right. Do I have anything else? Do I? No. Oh yeah, I do. Final cards. So I have these fill in the blank cards that I made a while ago. And it's basically like a sentence with a blank to fill in. I'm going to leave them blank. I'm not going to put anything in there. I'm going to leave this for you to fill in your own blanks, you know? So I got I got 2 for the masculine, 2 for the feminine energy. So, which one is this? Yes. Okay, so for the feminine energy, you have blank is helping me improve myself. I encourage you to reflect on what you would put in this blank. Blank is helping me improve myself. And that was followed with blank could help me improve my life. Very related. What I was kind of getting from this is you might find when filling in your own blanks, these blanks might be the same word or similar. Helping you improve yourself, blank could help you improve your life. So there might be something to that. Like if you've been using something or doing something that's helping you improve yourself in some way, that's like the internal, right? Your internal. This might help you also improve your external. So I don't know what that's going to mean to you, but I hope it helps, and I hope it's beneficial to reflect on this. And then for the masculine, we got, my spirit team wants me to blank more. My spirit team wants me to blank more. What is that? Your spirit team. If you don't necessarily believe in a spirit team, the universe wants you to blank more. Or God wants you to blank more. What would that be? Instead of blank, I could try blank. So this might be related to what your spirit team wants you to do more of. Instead of doing something, you could try doing something else. I'm not sure what this could be to you, but this is what came out for you. All right. Feel free to share what you come up with in the comments. You're more than welcome to. But I highly encourage you to reflect on those cards for a little bit. They showed up for a reason, right? All right. Well, if you resonated with this message, I hope that it was beneficial and brought you some clarity. Until next time, bye.